Good morning, and welcome to today's session where we are going to be journeying with the High Priestess. Um, Once again, we'll follow the same format as we have done the previous days. So we'll talk a little bit about the High Priestess, but this isn't about me teaching you. This is about us exploring our own relationship with the High Priestess and using her archetype as a mirror to see herself in us. We'll then do the uh, period of relaxation, guided meditation. I'll be asking you some prompts to start to open your consciousness about the High Priestess. Then we'll do the wave breathing again, exactly the same as we have done so far. And then we'll go into the period of silence again. And there'll be one or two prompts from me. It will be 5 minutes, but I really encourage you to just um, allow yourself to explore the silence and see what becomes revealed during that period. Okay, so I'm going to put the picture up of the High Priestess as I talk. So if you are on a mobile device, you won't necessarily be able to see it in the live session, but I have put a picture in the Slack group, so you should be able to see it there. So I know I said this about the magician, but the High Priestess is one of my favorites as well. And I've realized that perhaps I'm going to be saying that quite a lot over the course of the 22 gates. Um, she's such an interesting character. I always used to think she was the feminine of the magician, but that really does her a disservice because she is so much more within her own rights. She symbolizes a knowledge of deep mystery and understanding. She's reading a sacred text which is slightly obscured in her robes. She has the moon at her feet with everything that symbolizes. And she's also sat between two pillars, Boaz and Yakin, who that are pillars from Solomon's temple, which are just filled with esoteric meaning. And she's sat there between these two polar opposites, the black and the white, the day and the night, the yin and the yang. She sits there in perfect balance between the two. She's able to contain her energy, her emotion without repressing it. And she's also able to express it and use it without depleting it. She understands the importance and value of logic, but she also understands it, the opposite, the value of intuition and inner wisdom and guidance. Now, in my day to day life, I tend to run between the two. 1 minute I'm thinking, no, that's not the logical thing to do. I need to be more logical. My mind is in control. And then 10 minutes later, I'll be like, oh, well, my intuition is saying this. And I'm running back and forth between the pillars, but not the High Priestess. She sits there in perfect balance, holding the tension of both with ease. She is neither the exhale nor the inhale. She is the space in between, the perfect balance where all is possible. So there are my few thoughts on the High Priestess, and we could talk about her for absolutely hours. But now I'm going to invite you to get into a comfortable position, either lying down, sat up, eyes open or closed, whichever feels right for you. So let's start as we have been every day by taking those 3 deep stretches of our lungs. So breathing in through the nose, Fill in our lungs as much as is comfortably possible. And at the top, pause. Taking a sip more. Pause. And slowly releasing through the nose. Just noticing how that feels in your body. And now we'll do a second one. Breathing in fully from the base of your lungs all the way to the top. And when you're full, holding. Taking a sip more. Hold. And letting go. Allowing your whole body to relax and your mind to become still. Notice the sensations in your body after that second breath compared to the first. Now we're going to do a third and final one. Breathing in through the nose, filling the lungs from the bottom up as much as is comfortable. And then pause, taking a sip more, and pause, and a tiny sip more, and pause, and letting go, nice and slow. Allowing yourself to feel comfortable, to feel silent and still. There is nothing else for you to think about or worry about in this moment. Any thoughts that pop into your mind, just notice them and let them drift away as if they were clouds against the blue sky. Scanning your body now, noticing anywhere you feel tension, tightness, feeling the muscles in your head and face, and allowing each of them to just start to melt. The muscles of your throat and neck and shoulders all just dropping. Maybe there's some tightness in your back. Noticing if you can let go of that. Letting go of the tension in your chest, your abdomen, allowing your hips to open and relax. Your thighs and calves, even your hands and feet, all relaxing. And if thoughts keep coming to you, that's okay. There's no need to judge them. You're not doing anything wrong. Everything is exactly how it's meant to be. Just notice the thoughts, let go, and becoming aware of your breath. I'm going to invite you to breathe with me now. We'll all breathe together. Let's start to inhale in 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, and allow yourself to continue with this rhythm. And as we continue to go deeper into this state of relaxation and connection to ourselves, being open to discovering new things about you, things that you maybe didn't consciously know. Notice where maybe you're too reliant on the rules given by other people. Maybe notice where you need to focus more on the rules. Notice where you're being called to express yourself. And maybe noticing where you're repressing that expression. And there's nothing to think about consciously. Nothing to work out, just making a space to receive. And if you receive, that's great. And if you don't, that's great too. As you watch your breath, becoming aware of your heartbeat. Beat in your chest that travels across your entire body. And now as the music changes, it's time to start with the rhythmic wave breath, allowing the deeper breaths to wash over your body as you inhale and then recede as you exhale. Breathing into the stomach, the ribs, the chest, even the neck, before letting go. Keeping your awareness on your breath, with no pauses between the inhale or the exhale. Filling the lungs completely before just letting go. The yang of the inhale, perfectly balanced with the yin of the exhale. Breathing deeply. Breathing into your stomach, feeling the movement in your lower ribs, in your chest, and even your neck, before just letting go. The perfect balance between action and rest. Balance between contraction and expansion. There's only a couple of minutes left of this wave breath. So if it feels like it's calling you, breathe a little deeper or a little faster, or even both. But keeping your awareness on your breath, noticing when you get lost and coming back. Staying with your breath, breathing deeply before letting go. Slowing your breath down now. Breathe in at a more comfortable rate. But only taking the breath that you need. And notice when you're pulling the air in and when you're letting the air out. But the stillness in between and the silence. Remembering that vision of yourself, the version of you. Where can you invite balance between logic and intuition? Noticing where you're being called to the mystery and where you're being called to order. Where have you gone beyond holding and are now repressing? What can be let free? And it's now time to start to come back. Nice and slowly, there's no rush. Start by feeling the surface beneath your body. be remembering what the room around you looks like, the colours, the areas of lightness and darkness. Starting to wiggle your fingers, toes, bringing movement into your feet and hands. Giving yourself a bit of a stretch or a hug. Stretching the muscles of your face with a smile. Before you open your eyes, if you haven't yet, just remembering what it is you want to bring with you from the High Priestess. What has she shared with you? What will you carry for the rest of the day? When you're ready, you can open your eyes. And as ever, please take care of yourself now. Make sure you drink some water. This can be very dehydrating work. Make sure you have something to eat when you're hungry. Make sure you rest when your body is telling you you need to rest as well. And if you have the time to just make some notes, to write down anything that you experienced, please do so. But most importantly, please don't get up from this session and forget the High Priestess. Please allow her to stay with you for the rest of the day. Come back to her in your mind and your heart, and just allow her to whisper reminders in your ear. Thank you very much, everyone. Enjoy your next 24 hours with the High Priestess, and I shall see you tomorrow.